And the reason why, like, he was like, why are all our pilots dying? He was like, well, all of our pilots are inexperienced in this new grunt suit. So it's a grunt suit. But it's a really good one. It's just all the pilots were terrible.
What is going on, people? Here, the Undergated podcast presented to you by the Undergated Network. I am Coop at It's Coop on Instagram. I have the homie CD as always. That's CD on Instagram as well. Chloe's dad on Instagram. We call him CD on Instagram. Call him whatever on Instagram.
Hey,
Doesn't matter.
whatever.
Just be respectful. Yeah, just be respectful. Austen has some affairs to handle. He might jump in later. Until then, we'll hold it down for the brother Austen. Shout out to him as well. Hope everything is smooth and what he got going on. But this episode, we're gonna take it back, man. We're gonna take it back to some Toonami days. We're gonna discuss a really good series, a underrated. I don't want to say underrated. I think if you were part of the generation that was growing up in Toonami,
right,
you respect and love this Gundam series. It's definitely in my top 3. And for the newcomers that might be kind of new into Gundam, I would say watch this series and you'll have a different outtake on Gundam as a whole. And I think to me, I would love to see all Gundams, or not all Gundams. I get there has to be some type of element into Gundam without spoiling what we're going to talk about. But I would like to see a new version of this style in the Gundam world. But until then, brother, as always,
we might be getting that with that Netflix one.
We might. We'll see. We'll see. It's not going to be animated like that. So not really. I'm probably going to watch it. I kind of like the Netflix animes, but regardless of that, we'll get to it. But of course, as always, we start off first, brother. How's your week been? How's everything going with the family?
Man, it was a good week. The missus surprised me with Drake was in town, so she surprised us with tickets to that, and he put on a show, man. Hell of a show. Came with 21 Savage, 21. Great experience, great surprise, time of our lives. I seen this crazy quote earlier. It wasn't even crazy. It was just like, you can make money, but you can't really make experiences. So go out, enjoy the experience of this, doing that, because the money it's going to cost you, it's going to hurt right then, but you'll make it back. But you won't have those same opportunities to experience that. Yeah. So go to a show, go on a trip, enjoy yourself, man. Life is not long. So
and that reminds me, and you know what? It's kind of dip into my weekend. My weekend was pretty good as well. Great, actually, not pretty good, pretty great. And it goes back into the experience. It was birthday weekend, and Mrs. took me out. Mrs. took me out to what's it called? Texas Day Brazil. That was the first time we went. It was like a real nice date. Dressed up, and I had on not really upscale. I mean, upscale outfit for me, and she had a nice little outfit on as well. But you're right, man. That reminds me of a quote that was in the show The Office, and Andy at the end of the series said, "I wish you knew you was in the good times when the good times were going."
Right.
And that's like you said, man. Go out there and get those experiences, because those are the good times. Those are the core memories. Those are the things when you're 50, 60, 70 years old, you won't forget.
You won't forget. Back on it, man.
You can go back and look back on it. Absolutely.
Crazy part is too, my phone storage. Like halfway through the show, bro. I went to record another video. Your storage is full. Please delete. Oh, like, God damn! Just when it was going crazy too. So upgrade your storage, people.
Or upgrade your phone. Do something.
This shit was crazy.
You ever had the Texas Day Brazil?
So our equivalent is Fogo de Chao, Brazilian restaurant. I took her last year to our anniversary, but I was like this
full. Yeah, and for the people out there listening that might not know what Texas Day Brazil is, it's a restaurant where You go, it's all you can eat, and you have this little card. It's like a circle card.
You flip it over.
Yep.
Yeah.
Red is you don't want no meat. Green, you
Come on.
you have yeah. Bring it on. Pause. And
bring all the meat.
Pause.
Super
pause. Wow.
Yeah.
But they walk around with the meat on a skewer. If your card is green, they'll walk up to you. You want filet mignon? Right. You want bacon wrapped filet mignon? You want lamb? You want lamb chop?
The
lamb was delicate. Delicate. What did I have? I had a piece of beef ribs, dog, with no fat on it. No fat on it. It tastes like I was chewing fat. That's how I was like, yo, what, I was eating. I said, yo, this is crazy. It was an experience of a lifetime, and I appreciated what she did and us going out and enjoying that time. So
spend that time, man. That's another thing. Spend that time. Spend money, spend time. We be hating it.
Yeah, exactly. Hating it, to be honest with you, for what? To be honest, if you think about it,
right.
Like we're saving money to do what?
You can't take it with us.
Right. So, of course, B-Day weekend, building and breaking down that backlog. You know what? Now, go ahead, CD. What you got first?
Hey.
What you got first?
Let's see. Yeah, I woke up to a random text at like 6 o'clock in the morning from my mom. It was like a random picture of a Gundam. I'm like, oh, yeah, I've seen that. Like, it looks pretty dope. And then no text back. Then the next day I get a text. Your Gundam's gonna be there between 7 and 11. I'm like, what? So shout out to Moms. She was just shopping around on Amazon, and she got me the Destiny Gundam, the revived one. So this came out in 2019.
Oh, okay.
I know that this one. Yeah,
I have it too. But ironically, my dad got it for me for Christmas because Ari took him to Hobbytown, and he got like one can of red rattle can paint and that kit. And I was like, oh, so we both in the same boat.
Yeah, something about the pair just going out. I don't know if it's a value, but I mean, heard it's a good kit. I'm surprised Amazon got it here in such good condition because it was just in a bag. Amazon be wilding out. Doesn't put it in a box. So yeah, I'm gonna paint this for her. I told her to pick out some colors, and I will paint it and do it some justice with some scribing and give it to her. So
that'd be a dope Mother's Day gift for next year.
Right. The plan is, I remember telling you guys that we built a kit together years ago, and she painted it with Tester's paint, and that shit cracked and fell apart. But just doing that with her was some of the funnest times I had. So I want to get that same kit and repaint it and give it to her.
That'd be nice.
So that's in the list. That was a cool gift. She actually got me some Gundam coloring books too. I like the color, so that's on the way.
Word is
on Amazon.
Damn.
Yeah, but my mom was just going. She was like, "Oh,
Gundam coloring books. That'd be pretty dope to have, especially for Ari, because she needs to learn this these color palettes."
Because she was like, you like to paint, so like maybe you could practice like coloring on it, and then you can figure out some colors. I'm like, yeah, this was you looking out.
Good thinking, Mom.
Looking out. So I was doing that, and then I got something else. You can see in the corner right there. That says MG. Far and few between. I don't do MGs, but I seen a picture of this Gundam in a different colorway.
Yeah,
and that's just been growing on me, and growing on me. So I pulled the trigger. Here is the Master Grade Justice, the new version. So I folded. I don't know the last time I bought a Master Grade.
Is that the real grade you have at Master Grade? No, that's the Destiny Impulse, right?
Yeah, that's the Destiny Impulse. But
okay, I saw pink box. Pink.
This is getting the dope colorway. I want to do this soon. This actually might be the next kit if I don't get the that 1/100 kit, the other seed kit. But I need a metal frame, so I'm gonna go hit up our boy Austen to see where he got it from. They do come with the metal inner frame, so I'm gonna get that, and I'm gonna paint this. This is gonna be my next project. I want to do a Master Grade. I feel like I've fallen.
That's going to be the Master Grade CDMG.
Yeah. So I do got a Zaku's chopped up. I'm waiting for something to come in from.
Oh, that's right.
I think it's from China. It should be here in the next couple weeks. But this has grasped my attention for now. So this will be a slow burn. Maybe not even a slow burn, but we'll see how long it takes me to get through this. So this is the other pickup I had. Other than that, though, That's it. No other pickups, no additions to the backlog. What about you, Coop? P Bandai did come.
Oh, show. You haven't opened it yet.
It's a box, but it's what Austen had last week. That GM, the Moroccan front. So.
Okay, I got you. Me, I could show off what the missus got for my B-Day. Well, I'll show off what I got first. First, I picked up, because this was on Amazon. Y'all know I've been on this whole robot spirit kick. I'll just keep it like this. So I picked up the robot spirit Zaku. This is just the normal Zaku. I didn't know they made the other Zakus, which makes sense. They have the ground type one, the FC or what is it, something like that.
Yep.
Then they have the Zaku from 8th MS Team that I might pick up. That one's 60. And then they have the Zaku from 83. But this one was the cheapest one. I was like, well, I'll compare this obviously with the Granddaddy I got. Have it go at him. And
in the back.
Right, right. And I think for what, $13.99 is the regular revived Zaku. Not the one with the rubber skirt, not that one. The older one. Mm-hmm. The older one. Or I could just kind of get those and get 2 of those and snap build those. I could just don't even have to worry about painting them. Throw some flat on them and have those guys back there as background characters. This comes with okay. I'm not just learning something new. It just comes with a boatload of accessories. I'm not trying to show all. Some of here is majority of them. Some of them already have labeled on not labeled, put on a Zaku. I was wondering, they gave me 2 of these rockets. Trying to figure out where it goes. And apparently you could put one on the legs. So you can pop you could pop out one of the missiles and put it up there. So, and here is the Zaku. I already took a pictures on Instagram of excuse me, of I couldn't wait to get this snapped up, picture wise, not kit wise.
Is that same size? Is 144 close to it?
Let me see. I'm trying to find out. Here's a beat up old Zaku. I was trying to do some dial work too, so from the war set. So it's close to it. Damn it, hold on. I just knocked off the antenna. You can swap off the head plates. So if you want a regular or the commander or whatever it's called a commander, right? The commander type. So it's about.
Yeah. I like that green on it though. On
this one.
Yeah. No, on that one. I like
the broken one. The broken one.
Yeah.
So they're about the same size. Oh, excuse me. Hold on. Let me grab some water. All right. So that's what I picked up for myself. The missus got me a lens that I've been eyeing off Amazon. This is the newer 35 millimeter 1.1, which is crazy when you think of how low that f-stop is. 1.1. It's pretty reasonable in price. I think it's around $80-$90. It's all mechanical, so it's everything is nothing you could use. You can't use the camera to dial anything in.
Yeah.
So you have to dial in the aperture and dial in the focus. But it's something else I could use in my arsenal.
Have you used it yet?
Yeah, that's shot the Zaku with it. Ooh. That's why when you look at the BTS of the Zaku, if you look at the f-stop, it just says dash. It doesn't tell you because it's not giving out no reading on it.
That's not no stock.
No, this is pretty fun to have. And a 35 millimeter, and I'm kind of going down a tangent about cameras. 35 millimeter on my camera crops down to about a 52 millimeter picture, which is perfect. As the one I bought a couple of weeks back crops down to a 75, so it's kind of tight when I want to shoot something and try to get the whole dial in. I got some other stuff, nothing too crazy. Some new running shoes she got me. Godzilla Singularity Point t-shirt. And that's about it. But also that what came in the mail, and shout out to my brother. He does a crazy work. I seen his Exia. One of the reasons why I wanted to get a PG Exia Pencil Night on Instagram.
Makes you want to get into some LED game.
Right.
LED
Here's his this is the MG Dual Gundam. Oh man, hold on.
There it is.
And that just looks dope. And he does nothing but throws LEDs into his kits. And when I saw his PG Exia, I was like, yeah, I gotta get me one. So last week, the Undergated, we posted a video about how Stewie was crying for the Talkies 2 Real Grade to restock. That's how I feel when I go to bed at night, hoping sometimes it'll just restock. He reached out to me and we talked some things out. And boy, I got one of my grails.
If y'all don't know,
boy, I got me one of my grails. Lord Jesus, I ain't gonna tell y'all again. Boy, I got me one of my grails. The Talkies 2 Real Grade hasn't released in almost 4 years, 3.5 years. Well, 3 years. Let me not OD. 3 years. September 2020 was the release date.
Can't even speak how good it looks, dog.
Yeah, I pump faked on one before. Shout out to the homie Mike. But it's cool though, because he wound up going crazy on it and sending it to one of his boys, because it's their favorite suit. But dog, you don't know how excited I am to have this. You don't know how excited I am to have this. I'm debating not even painting it and just sealing it, and just
wrap that jump up like it's a pair of shoes, right? Like
wrap it up. What I would like to do is potentially maybe let's see if I can find it. I don't know. I got to see if there's a Glory of the Losers cover that has Talkies 2 on it. If it is, I might put it
together.
I might put it right here.
You got to get all the P Bandais together. The TV, anime one, that, and then the 3. And just section them all together.
That'd be tough. I have the 3 too, but now I kind of wanted to paint that one in besides the Master Grade, but now I don't know.
You might have to hold off on it, dog.
Hold off on it and get another one. That'd be my third 3. That'd be my third 3 if I get another one.
Tripled up on it.
Talkies is one of the best RGs out, and it uses the same frame. Yeah.
Something about the red too, like the red marks under the eyes kills it for me every time. Dog. Can you see that shit?
Right. That's the scary part, because I think the red and the white on the V fin. I'm looking at the stickers now.
Stanley.
Coop,
you got one of these?
No, I don't. She has 2 of them. The missus has 2. She has it in black and in beige with periwinkle sometime in the way. The periwinkle color. I'm gonna try to get that for her birthday if she doesn't get it before. But that's all I picked up. Yeah, that's all I picked up. Didn't really want anything else. I went to Hobby Town and they had a restock, but nothing too crazy that I gotta jump out the window with.
Yeah, same. Mine restocked, but it was the same old.
Yeah.
Really regular.
Trying to think. I did pre-order the Majin Vegeta SH figure arts off of P Bandai. Yeah, and did you snag the Maxter?
Sure did. Got in, got out.
Got in and got out. I like it. Next up, we have What's Cooking. Was shaking and baking. Was in front of that gun. Was behind that camera. Or in front of that camera. Y'all already seen what I was working on. I can actually pull it up on IG real quick. So, like I said, I took the photo of the Zaku. Try to pull it up. And I'm pretty proud of it, man, to be honest with you.
It's a clean ass shot, dog.
I appreciate it, big dog.
I can't hold you. It's a clean shot.
And I've been stuck in this like
shooter's
almost
block.
like shooter's block, right? I've been kind of stuck in there and hard to think about some poses and stuff like that. But I was like, you know what? I got these buildings. I got this like black foam. It's not the foam that I can't explain it. It's like foam, like spongy foam, but not the sponge foam, if that makes sense. And I use that as a street and in the buildings. And this is what I was saying earlier, how the f-stop just dash doesn't tell you what it is and the BTS behind it.
That's how you know you really working, if you manually getting that shit down.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. But yeah, I was pretty proud of it. So these robot spirits, man, they doing it for me when it comes to the toy photography, because it's like I don't have to worry about somewhat losing a piece, but I don't have to worry too much about what's going on. But that's all I had cooking this weekend. Just trying to get out of this little funk when it comes to taking some shots. I haven't been behind the gun when it comes to painting this Nightmare Solomon build we got going on. It's just I had a lot going on this weekend, and the humidity wound up shooting through the roof.
It's
and
your birthday weekend, dog. I didn't expect nothing less.
And then the rain came through, and I was like, but I have to get up on it. I have to get up on it because I heard through the grapevine that my hobby town might open up. The competition date is October 7th. So
allegedly.
So which tells me I got something in the works. That I'm pretty stoked to finish, and I'm glad I started early.
Any hints? Or are they gonna have to wait and see?
You're gonna have to wait and see. You heard
it here first, folks.
I'm gonna take it to the Far East.
Hey,
we're gonna go to the Far East out this young man. Yep, we're gonna go to the Far East. So, that's about it. I'm working on that, and I'm working on the Solomons. So I'll try to have the Solomons just done soon. I know Friday at work they're talking about maybe letting people go home early because they plan on not having 0 calls come in because of the holiday. So I'm gonna be working from home, and if they don't, I'm gonna try to set up the booth and get everything situated.
It's the long weekend too, so.
Yep, exactly. What you got working on, and what you working on, bro?
Man, I did just finish. Shout out to Vulcan. He got it in first for a good price at Caliban. Top 10 high grade all time.
Top 10?
Top 10. I'm calling it now, man. Aesthetically looks good. The angles look great. Just how they molded in the plastic, all these different colors in the V-fin, like all that's molded plastic. The chest, that's not a sticker. That's just how it comes. It looks crazy.
Oh yeah, that's right. It comes with both though, right?
Yeah, it comes with stickers, but you can use this. And I'm like, just the build quality of it, super simple. Not too many nub marks, seam lines.
Any of it undergated?
No, that's the only thing.
It's cool though.
I mean, you put the extra work in. It was just such an easy build, fun build, and it looks amazing.
It looks sick.
for like $22, like you're not beating it. And you see what everyone's been doing to it. Like I see why everyone has it. Someone already like, so this thing in the chest, the guy, it was a pencil knot. He had like the filament.
Oh yeah.
So you could actually go on Etsy and buy a blank sheet, so it'll shine through there. So people have already like created that, or you can like buy a sheet and highlight your own colors on there too, which is dope. I love how everyone's getting into like
that's
a
nuts
custom game. I seen like a resin kit, conversion kit for like the shoulders and the feet for this on there too. So
let me ask you a question, because again, I haven't watched Witch from Mercury. Do they reference that weapon as a broom? I know people were assuming it was a broom because of the whole witch thing.
No reference as a broom, but it gives off that vibe of a broom.
Yeah.
So I mean, it looks like it.
I see. Yeah, a lot of people were saying that, so I started thinking, like, I wonder if.
Honestly, this maybe has 15 minutes of screen time. You only see like the last 2.5, 3 episodes, I feel like, which is sad. Crazy. Nut.
That's Austen, folks.
Hey,
what's going on, bro?
Everybody.
Oh damn.
How y'all doing?
Getting
Austen,
there, man.
bro.
How you doing, man?
I see a different backdrop back there.
Yeah. There might have been some incidents that went down at the crib.
Hey, had to get done what you had to get done. Right. How's your week been, though, man?
Well, besides the change of circumstances that happened yesterday, it was actually pretty all right. It was actually pretty good.
Yeah. Tell them what happened, Austen, if they didn't see your story.
Yeah. So for those who don't know, I was my apartment had been flooded in, but the reason why it had been flooded in was essentially because the apartment complex where I live has a flat roof. This flat roof has ventilation because when it rains, water piles up on flat roofs and it becomes weighted. That's why roofs are slanted, right? Mm-hmm. So all the water there started piling up, and all their drains were clogged. So all the water got heavier and heavier until the roof collapsed on one side of the building, and all the water went into the 4th floor apartment, down to the 3rd, 2nd, and where I stay, which is the 1st, which got the absolute worst of it because that's where all the water decided to collect. And I lost power. I lost all my electronic power. There was a 1/4 inch water in my apartment, so I was essentially walking through a small lake
puddle. Yeah.
and all my stuff that I had on the ground was essentially just soaked up and destroyed. And then I found out today that my insurance doesn't even cover it because your insurance covers water damage if it comes from a pipe or plumbing situation, not if it's rainwater from the outside. So all that stuff is gone. Yeah, but it's okay. The good thing is the insurance set me up in an apartment for now, so I'm looking for a new place. The apartment complex is going to try to reimburse me for all the stuff that I lost. And I should probably say they're going to reimburse me for all the stuff I lost. You best believe. You best believe there ain't no try about it.
And you said you had moved all your master grades to the floor too. I remember that, right?
I moved all of my master grades onto the floor 2 nights before because I was rearranging the room. And I just so happened to take them off the bookshelf where they were high and protected to move them down there so I could move the bookshelves and get ready to move stuff. Good thing I didn't move the rest of the stuff off the bookshelf, so they were protected. But yeah, so some master grades, like you guys saw, the master grade, Jeff the Cannon, took a beating. All the water slides on it got destroyed. The water slides fell out. The master grade Vercall, the box is completely gone. The good thing is most of the stuff was still in the bag. And this was like rainwater. This wasn't regular water. This wasn't clear, clean water. So this is dirty, old, like in the wall water. And what's crazy is that since my apartment got the worst of it, they brought the construction people in to see how long it would take to fix. They was like, give me a SID rep. And they said, we don't know. We have no idea. Your apartment's done. We have to tear down the walls. The electronics fried it hurt one of the electronic people that touched the circuit breaker when it was wet. I don't know why he did that. And I know. So yeah, I have a difficult situation, but you know what? It's okay. I'm okay.
That's all that matters.
Yeah. All my valuable, most important stuff is gone. I did lose some family heirlooms that are gone. Unfortunately, those can never be replaced. But hey, life throws you some curveballs, some tough ones sometimes, and you got to roll the punches and keep moving. So right now, just
call it audible,
take it day by
dog.
day and find a new place.
Bro, you already know.
Gotta call that audible.
I've been dealing with water issues, flooding for damn near a year, dog. So my heart.
That's right.
Yeah,
I saw that text you sent me. I remember you've been dealing with it for like 6 to 7 months. So when they told me that like we're trying to get this done as quick as possible, I was like, one of my buddies has had this problem like for almost a year. Y'all ain't never fixing this. And I had 2 months left in my lease.
But what's crazy is on Christmas Day, Sam from Hobbytown.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. He used to live directly across. You know how you make a right to get to my apartment door? Mm-hmm. His was the left.
Yep.
So on Christmas Day, his pipes burst, and it's just the water situation just follows Gundam people, man.
That's it, dog.
I'm scared.
We gotta start living in the desert, man. Like, what are we doing?
Sheesh.
Well, on that note, before anything happened, we ain't really get too far in the show, man. You have any pickups?
No, I don't. Oh wait, I did pick up one thing.
If you have it on you,
right.
My man Austen, if y'all can see his apartment, man, it doesn't even look the same, man. It looks like he's here on a Zoom call.
Right. Business call.
Ooh.
Kaiju number 8.
Book 7. Damn, it's already on book 7. Damn. Okay. I've been wanting to collect that. I'm just gonna wait. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for the collector's box set to come out. I think I'm gonna try to stash away like $10 a paycheck until that collector's bundle come out, and I'll get the collector's bundle.
You missed it, Austen. I did pick up this.
Oh snap! My boy picked up a master grade.
Right, and see at that.
I know. Yeah. What's the occasion? Did someone put a bet? Did someone bet you?
Put a gun to my head? Put a gun to my head? Nah. I'm an Undercover Seed fan. You know that, but that colorway that just came out, I'm not gonna say what it is, but it's been growing on me. So it's blue. So this is getting done next. Okay. So I have to get with you. I need that metal inner frame, so you have to point me in the right direction.
Well, I mean, I have to check to see if that box was damaged. If that was damaged, I might just mail it to you.
Jesus. I acquired a Grail. A Grail has been acquired.
Do you see that monochrome box in the corner of the screen?
A Grail has been acquired.
Hey, he got it. He got it. The Togies.
So shout out to the homie. Shout out to the homie Pencil Knight. He's the one up in if you remember Austen, that did the PGX at Odio, the brother. He had his family with him. He did he had the Virtue, the high grade Virtue with the LED lights. Yep. We talked, and so a Grail has been acquired.
Crazy.
But that's about it. That's it. I mean, it was my birthday stuff, and I'm not gonna go back through and reveal everything. For you, just again, Mrs. got me a new lens for the camera and some other stuff, but it's been a good week, and then hopefully everything gets up. I know it's gonna get up for you, big dog. I know it's gonna turn around and
Undergated family, keep Austen in your prayers, man.
Absolutely.
Fun to go through.
Absolutely. Now, while I was talking, I know Austen. Did your Caliburn come in yet, Austen?
Yeah, the Caliburn. Yeah.
This makes me want to get it. This makes me want to get it. I ain't gonna hold you.
I was just preaching that this is a top 10 high grade.
Is the green like that on the inside, or you have to paint that?
That's painted because
that's painted.
Yeah, it comes with stickers.
Okay. Oh, that's stickers.
Yeah, the stickers are apparently not good.
No.
Okay. Are those easy to paint, or is it that like a brush? Well, you built the CD, so is that
Yeah, it's easy to paint. It's separate pieces.
Oh,
You just pull it
also,
out and paint it.
what is that? 24 different pieces for this?
No, so that part inside of there's 4 parts. It's all just on one part.
Okay, so these green, that's masking hell though.
No. All you would do is mask the gray. I would just paint it all green. Or paint it all gray first, and then mask the closest to the binder, mask that part off, and then the end, and I hit it with the green.
This shit looks tough with the G reworks. Yeah. I'm not gonna hold you.
Crazy.
I'm not gonna hold you. This, like y'all said, is probably the best looking. Obviously the best looking from the series.
And like, I didn't even build the shield, bro. I just took the pieces and put it right onto it because it looks so clean without the shield, like that.
Right, this pose right here is
crazy,
tough. And I think he dropped. Is this
Gundam?
The Gunpla.
Yeah. This one looks dope too. This one gives me some Jester vibes.
It looks like a G3, in my opinion.
What are those?
I can see the G3 in it.
Mobile dolls from Wing Zero from Gundam. Looks like the equivalent.
The Taurus and Virgos.
Yeah, like not piloted. They're just big funnels. This looks dope too, man.
We're looking at the G reworks, Gundam reworks, Gundam _reworks, the G reworks Instagram of some of the new Witch from Mercury decals that are coming out. People reviewing Spotify, listening.
It looks good. They all look really good. They look like he looks like he has those lines that accentuate the panel lines and the gaps and curves on the kits. That was pretty good. I think the Caliburn and the Gunpla probably look like the best out of the set. The short set's okay.
Yeah, I don't like the legs or the feet of it, but when the sword opens up into the cow, is dope.
Is this the paint job on this that makes this look tough? It don't look like that. Obviously, I know G reworks. It's not going to look like that out of the box. But is there any other color? Like, is it supposed to be black? Yeah. Right here.
I think it's like dark blue. Yeah.
Yeah, like a midnight blue. But when the sword opens up and it turns into like a sleeve, that shit kills it for me. It looks amazing.
Oh, he ain't got it open up like that. I like the Guardian 1 and 2. But I know what you're talking about, though. Isn't it turned into a cape or something?
Yeah.
I'm surprised he doesn't dabble into...
be a side shield or like wings.
The water slides. I wonder if Delphi would do the hollow water slides for these.
For the inside?
For the inside. But nah, this is tough.
Those would be cool.
This is pretty tough. But that's all you had working on, CD, was the that's right.
Did finish painting my Nightmare Solomon and Zaku. Because of the water issue, I've been having to paint outside, and I decided to go outside at like 7:15 and paint, and sunset was at 7 something. And don't paint outside with not great light. So I came back in the house and I was like, damn, I got a couple shades of green here that I ain't seen before. So
damn, that's good. It's good.
But yeah, it's all painted now. I just need to go in and hit some panel line, a little bit of detail paint, some weathering, and it'll be all good to go. And then we'll be shipped off to you guys. But it's been a fun build. It's been like, I feel like I've been learning how to paint all over again, so it's been fun.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel about mine. Like, I'm painting, and this one I want to try to do I don't know if I will. I don't know. The detail paint with the enamel. I have some enamel, so some detail paint with that. Austen, I know you had the situation with the crib, but anything you was working on prior to that?
There was a girl kit I was actually really excited to work on, and it's on the back burner now. But it was the Kodo Bukia Megagami device. I forgot her name exactly, but it's the A4, if I remember correctly. That's the number selection. So it's a girl who has blue, white, and her tactical armor is she wears Yeah.
I know what
I
you're
think you've
talking
seen like
about
Centaur
now.
feet, and she has a huge hammer
Yeah.
and a giant gun. And her gun has an actual metal spring in it that you have to connect because it can recoil. So
You got that
what I was working on.
girl kit. I know Hobbytown had it the other day, but it's like Kotobukiya. It's the Kotobukiya one, $69. $69. It has
Oh, is the white hair chick the one that comes with the javelin anti-tank missile launcher?
is that the one that has treads on the back? Look like tank treads on the back of her feet.
Oh, the Go Ride. Yeah, I have that, but that's the white version they have right now.
That one looks tough. And I know I got some girl kits I need to build, but that one looks tough. I'll give it that.
They're all Kotobukiya just said they're releasing the actual regular Go Ride model kit with the girl included in one set for the same price now. So you can get 2 kits for the price of one soon. So if you want to get into it.
I can't. I gotta finish up the ones I have. No
tempted
way.
him. Tempted him, Austin. Tempted him.
Come on now, Austin. And let's go into the next segment of what's new. Trying to think about what, of course, probably Master Grade of the Year already. It's been announced. Ironically,
all right, chill now.
No, I'm being real. Master Grade of the Year has been announced, and it's going to be paired with the real grade of the year, and that is the Epion Master Grade Strom Dragon Equipment Edition. That's in the Glory of the Losers. I would have been waiting for this one to come out. I'm glad this one's coming out. And yes, people, this will be the next Master Grade I will do. And yes, the next Master Grade being copped. Again, it's Master Grade of the Year.
Crazy.
It
Ain't
comes
no
out,
way that's the Master Grade of the Year.
That is what Master Grade is this better? This is going to be better than Verka?
It's not better than anything because it's already been out. It's just like 3 different things on it.
It doesn't matter.
No way.
The Master Grade of the Year. Did this Master Grade come out this year? It did. So this is the Master Grade. Look at that. Look at that.
This shit's a reprint with a big ass sword.
Dog, when he did this when this happened in the manga, I was like, yeah, but it had the full effect in the manga. The shit was on wide open. The shit was wide open. That motherfucking Zax and the shit had that shit on full blast. But I think the only difference is it comes with some forearm like equipment and gives it extra energy and gives it that extra boost. Of course, it's the Glory of Losers, so it's not that much different, like CD said, from the standard Epion. It's going to be just like the others with the Liao unit, the Armadillo unit, the Rosette. I guess you could, that's because the Flugel is part of that set too. I was going to say the pieces. Technically, the pieces, the add-on pieces for like the Tallgeese 2 Master Grade, so you could give it the sword. Yeah, the sword.
Yes,
yeah, the sword. Tallgeese has the lance. But this is hands down probably going to be Master Grade of the Year. Crazy. Yeah, Master Grade of the Year. Look at that.
And I'm glad you pointed out to me what the extra parts were because I could not for the life of me find them. I did not know what was different. I was like, I was looking at the picture like, I don't know, besides the big beam saber, which is nice because now you can recreate that scene in the anime. Finally.
Correct.
Right? But everything else, and you know what? I can't even cap. I'm not even going to cap. I buy accessories for my Master Grade kits all the time. So Coop, isn't it nice to have Master Grades? Because you might get accessory kits for them, right? I mean, I'm just saying, you never had a P Bandai accessory kit for a full mechanic, have you?
Like I was about to say, I go wait on a third party. Because this is coming out for the real grade.
Well,
and when it comes out for the
party,
real,
they can make anything for anything. But I mean, first party, bro.
Apparently
no third party did this. Apparently, no third party did this yet.
This is about what 10 years.
It's all right.
Old?
Come to this side. It's all right. CD's already on it.
Old.
Come on.
Damn, 10 years old. And it's the Master Grade of the Year. Crazy.
I'm thinking about
all these brand new full mechanics, but this man out here buying a Master Grade.
Hey, chill.
10-year-old one?
Yeah. chill. I'm thinking about thinking about just copying the standard and just painting that shit up now.
And taking these pieces off of it. How much is the standard one? $49?
60, 65,
Yeah.
something like that.
55 to 65.
Yeah. Only thing I don't like about the
Still pretty pricey.
only thing I don't like about the standard one, right here, the little ankle fins, they don't really stay in they collapse, they droop down. And this was with my
Are they
first,
movable pieces?
yeah, because since it transforms, and this was my first master grade back into when I was back in like 2019.
It's rough, huh?
Yeah, it's rough. So I need it. I need it again. I'm waiting, and it's the year of the Epion. It's the year of the Dragon, baby, and we're here. Shout out to that.
We're actually about 2 weeks away.
2 weeks away from the Kit of the Year. So you can put the Caliburn down, CD. It could be out. It's the first place loser. It could come in second. The first place loser. And probably, I mean, we're getting close to that. Maybe we could do our show next week. Talk about
Kits of the Year. Our Kits of the Year.
Yeah, it's getting close to that time to nominate some of these Kits of the Year. Next up,
wow,
this Valkyrie 100. Oh, from Macross.
Yeah, but that shit got too many stickers.
Yeah, that thing looks a little bit unenjoyable to build.
Yeah.
Oh, this is up Austen's alley. We got some more Mega House statues coming out.
Not Ghoul and the Hot Boy stands.
I saw the Suletta Mercury one that they're releasing recently, and not that one, another one that's actually like a regular anime statue. It's like I think a 1/7 scale or 1/6 scale. It looks good.
Sadiq.
Raphael, damn. Heat Boys times Snap Design Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Raphael pack.
I took advantage of that $4 movie, dog, and the new Ninja Turtle movie.
Yeah, it's good.
Top tier.
Soundtrack. Something about these animated movies have been hitting with the soundtrack. But man, for a minute, an hour and 30 minutes, that movie was super good.
Oh, that ain't bad either. What is this? This is P. Benaz, Tamashii Nation's Robot Spirits.
Anchor Gundam.
Bro, what the
This is from Crossbone. It's a Crossbone Gundam. It's kind of obscure unless you know the anime.
Yeah. He could have stayed in the manga where he came from.
Anchor, dog. Anchor? Come on. Granted, I almost copped up.
Anchor Gundam sounds like it was off of G Gundam, but we'll let that
it looked like it too. 11,000 yen?
It's from Alaska. That's the Alaska Gundam.
What's 11,000 yen?
Hey man, those Crossbone fans are hardcore, bro.
Yeah, they are.
Just more or worse than AOZ?
They're more hardcore than I think AOZ, because AOZ is not exactly hidden. It's kind of mainstream now, but I mean, does any of us even know where the Crossbone Gundam like came from? Like, no. I know it came from Crossbone, but I mean, does anybody know where to even find Crossbone Gundam to read it?
No.
It is kind of wild that is like an obscure suit for it to have a real grade.
Real grade 5. I feel like there's 5 versions of it in Varkaz too. There's 5 Varkaz versions of it.
Yeah. Like out of all this, like I feel like a waste of a real grade, to be honest with you. But I mean,
it's
I get
insanely popular.
Yeah, it is.
It's not in the US.
This is getting the double katana.
Definitely some Titans blue.
Dog,
that's ship gray.
My only gripe about the Caliburn, I gotta go buy that goddamn flight pack to get some open hands.
Oh yeah, that's right. They still don't come with open hands.
Even if they get the 144 open hands, it don't work.
You could probably make it work.
They just don't look right or something.
Yeah, just like they really put both open left and right hands in that shit in the flight pack. Like nobody wants a flight pack.
We might have. That's Austen's lane.
The vampire. Oh my gosh, yes, nightmare.
This is the Tamashii Nations DX Shodoken. So this is up there with like the higher metal build figures.
This looks crazy.
Bro. All right, so this is the Nightmare. So essentially the Verifighter, but the stealth version. Essentially the F-117 Nighthawk of the Robotech.
Oh, and it transforms too?
And it transforms, shit. Yeah. That shit is tough. I didn't know it transformed.
The fact that, it transforms.
And you got all the weapons for it too?
Does it come with two?
Bro, it comes with all the weapons.
Okay, hold on. So that's an all white one. That is different from this one.
Because this one has the weapons on it, right? Yeah.
To make it all white like that?
No, that's the armor. So you have the full armor version and then the regular standard version. So that's the full armor. And they're giving you both. See the label?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit's tough. Yee.
For close to $400 though, I don't know. But it is tough. It is tough. They going kind of crazy with this Macross. I didn't think they was gonna really deep dive into this.
I feel like it's a 30th anniversary or something too.
Yeah, man. And if it wasn't for Harmony Gold, I know Harmony Gold. If it wasn't for that company, we'd be getting this stuff over here too, man. There's a ton of people that want to buy it.
Somebody custom built the entry grade.
Yeah, that entry grade looks crazy.
That's dope.
Yikes.
That's dope.
Valkyrie. Here is a Gundam fixturation. This looks like a magazine Austen's going to stumble upon at some damn anime shop for like $5.
Right, bro, for $7.50.
Bro, I'm trying, and the fact that it's featuring the Double Zeta prototype, the prototype Double Zeta Gundam that's is coming out, and I love the prototype Double Zeta. The prototype Double Zeta, in my opinion, looks better than the regular Double Zeta. It is up there with the Phaz for me, and they're all the same machine, really.
Okay, yeah, technically.
Shoot, so I cannot wait. I cannot wait, bro.
I was thinking about copping this.
Why?
Old school. It's just the old school vibes with it. It's
they even posed that shit like it was 1980.
Yeah. I like that pose. I might steal that shit. Oh yeah, I might cop this, man.
The drum magazine on the gun is sideways. It's not straight up. It's sideways. That's pretty cool.
I don't know where in Gundam this color scheme comes from, but if it comes with all of this,
crazy. Is that $77?
Yeah, and I could probably obviously pair that with other Zaku kits and stuff like that. Yeah,
for close to $80 too,
which isn't bad for all this and another figure. So I might cop it. It's gonna sit on the site for a minute, and I think that's pretty much it.
Hey.
Oh wait, never mind.
Y'all might have just seen when I'm painting.
Yikes!
What color? Oh.
Yikes!
There it is. Real type color.
This is the real type colors for the Freedom and the Justice, designed by the original designer. Actually, they got the original designer to go out and do this. So there's actually a piece of art. There's actually a piece of art that they did in the original 2002 like art style of these kits. And I gotta tell you, man, I'm not the biggest fan.
Watch, Austen. I'm gonna change your mind.
I expect you to. I think you can. I think you could. This backpack looks pretty all right, but it being all blue and it's supposed to be a real type makes no sense to me. And for all those saying that, well, if it's flying, technically blue would be the best color scheme. But here's the thing.
For those people that said that, y'all pissed Austen off. Go ahead, Austen.
Yeah. So whenever you have a reconnaissance or a regular fighter aircraft or flying, if you notice, we don't usually paint planes blue for camouflage. And there's a reason for that. One, yeah, blue paint is expensive and it's kind of hard to cover the entire plane. But two, the sky is not always blue. A matter of fact, it only is at certain times of the day on certain weather situations during certain times of the year. All other times, it's either light blue, white, orange, pink, yellow, sunset, dusk, and nighttime. painting your plane a blue color for camouflage is a very bad idea. A matter of fact, in World War II, they would paint some planes pink because having a pink dot in the sky amidst a large blue background actually gave you more of a camouflage because your eye can't pick it up as
Austin is Neil deGrasse Tyson right now.
So saying that this is camouflage makes no sense unless he's flying over the ocean, like at wave top level. And even then, it still doesn't make sense because the ocean's not always blue.
No, it is the refracted of the atmosphere. Yep. It's not I forgot what he broke that shit down to. He broke it down.
Actually, the reason why the atmosphere is blue is because of nitrogen. Nitrogen reflects blue in our atmosphere. The majority of our atmosphere is nitrogen, then oxygen, then carbon dioxide.
We'll go with Neil deGrasse Tyson. He says something how like the light doesn't reflect, blue reflects back, some shit like that.
Yeah, it absorbs nitrogen absorbs all wavelengths of light except for blue. So blue is reflected back because it's nitrogen, and that's what our eyes pick up.
Well, I'm painting this shit blue. Better than this. So. And you're gonna like it, Austin.
Austin says.
And you're gonna like it.
Just do you do the 30-minute sisters?
Ooh, I haven't seen this.
Austin got all of them 30-minute sisters, don't you?
Yeah, I have all of them. This looks good.
Austin, what kind of chicken you eating over there?
Buffalo wings.
From where?
From B-Dubs?
Bro, you don't even want to know.
7-Eleven?
Bro, how you know?
You're lying.
They'll hold you down. Dog, they'll hold you down. The 7-Eleven wings will hold you down.
I'm on a budget right now, bro. I'm on a budget.
Hey. The 7-Eleven wings will hold you down.
Pray for my stomach.
He about to hold down
Pray
that
for
bathroom.
my stomach, brother. Pray for it.
All I'm gonna say is this.
I had Wingstop. Look,
yeah,
hey,
Wingstop.
I've been at work when all you got is those wings in there, and when they come out right, sometimes you're like, you know what, they hit. So I don't blame you, Austin. I don't blame you. Just don't get crab meat from the gas station.
Oh God, no.
I went to Royal Farms. They had like crab meat on the go, and it was like a stick, like 6 sticks of crab meat. That shit. Every time I look at it, I want to barf. But yes, this is 30-minute sisters. Ashana, Elisha. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Ishana. Yeah, Ishana. I think it's Ishana. It was good. I like this color scheme. Black, gray, orange, and white have always been a pretty good color scheme.
Halloween vibe.
Oh, I like the staff too. Cheeky as too. I see that too. They got the buns out.
Cheeks out.
Cheeks out on that. They wilding.
They be wilding on this shit.
But this would be a dope. This would be. But you know what's crazy? Oh, it's coming out this month. This would be pretty dope for a Halloween color scheme.
Right.
Yeah, pretty cool. Of course, for us, we're going to do it in December.
Damn, that'd be tough. Halloween scheme.
A little witch hat. A little Halloween scheme.
Halloween scheme. We want to push back the black tries and do a Halloween scheme. That'd be tough. I would like to use an orange. I got a good orange.
Look at the face. Too. I like the face.
The fangs too. Look at the fangs.
Yeah, that's a good face sculpt. Okay, Bandai.
I see you.
Right. We see what you're doing.
What the hell is this?
Oh, what is this?
Tiganar or some shit.
This looks pretty good. Is this from Gurren Lagann?
Nah.
No.
It looks like it should be, but
Sworg, SWORG.
Oh, Super Robot Wars OG?
Super
Could
Robot
be.
Wars, yes.
Could be. Super
looks
Robot
cool.
Wars.
Looks good.
Damn, man. The Gurren type from Code Geass.
Yo,
I'm mad that these are so expensive.
So why are they just now getting on the Code Geass hype train? Like they've
been
had like 2 years.
They have kits. I know they had the Lancelot and the Gurren years ago. I know my boy picked them up from Hobbytown when we first went back to during the competition. he picked up the Lancelot. And no, he picked up the Lancelot and Gundam, but they haven't restocked those ones. And those are the smaller ones too. And I haven't even seen a restock on the one that was $50. The Lancelot that was $50. And it seemed like a whole lot came busted.
Oh yeah. This is Kodo Bakia's answer to the 30-minute Mission Sisters. They're going to use the Megagami device frames, and they're going to give you multiple weapon attachments and stuff like that can all fit on one girl kit.
Damn. Does that come with 2 girl kits?
I think it only comes with 1 girl kit, but like as
this
you can
one
see,
looks tough.
The guns?
Yeah. But y'all know me with these daggone peg holes, man. And here we go. We talked about this last week. The Maxter.
Gang.
All right. That's it for pickups, man. That's it for pickups.
Austin, are you watching
pickups? What's new? My fault. What's new?
One Piece drops in a couple hours. Live action.
The One Piece, I haven't seen any of it yet. I'm not sure if I am. It looks kind of it looks okay. Nami looks a little weird. Zoro looks like he's on point.
They missed on Nami, dog. You know what Nami got, and she done got him in this.
Yeah,
they did the same thing with Faye and Cowboy Bebop. So
yeah, I know. You know what? But I had, because of the whole Faye situation, I kind of already accepted that we're never going to get a good looking Nami. So I just let that out of my mind. And I was like, when Robin shows up, it's not going to look good either. I'm just going to let that go. And let me just,
the fan service had to go.
Yeah. And I was like, all right, fine. Let me just try to enjoy the show for what it is. But everyone else looks a little bit okay. But how was the first episode? I didn't watch it.
It's not out yet.
Watch it?
It drops 2 hours your time.
Yeah,
okay.
Comes out at midnight.
Right.
August 30th.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna watch it just because I don't.
You're an anime guy, so of course you're gonna watch it.
I watched like the first 30 episodes of One Piece maybe 15 years ago. So
speaking of anime guy, look out for something that's gonna drop in the near future with including anime. Just a quick shout out.
I hear that. Next up, we have, of course, what we try to do is do Creators Corner, give a couple of shout outs to a couple people. Austin, if you have somebody in mind, shoot it over and I'll go ahead and bring it up. And we have, for me, I want to shout out this dude. I stumbled across his his TikTok, and he does something a little bit different, but again, a creator. Only for the TikTok realm, 4,207 likes or followers. I think what he does is pretty dope, man. What he does is build some of these kits, and then he has the old PlayStation 2 in the background.
Gym, Cold Districts type, model number RGM79D. This gym was specifically designed for the extreme cold temperatures of the North and South subarctic zones. It was equipped with a special non-drain mechanism to prevent critical parts from icing over, and a wide-range head-mounted antenna, which was capable of transmitting, even in the harshest of electromagnetic environments.
Which I think that's dope,
like
right?
That.
That's and he has a few of them. Like he has one. Oh, here we go.
Gundam Alex, model number RX-78NT1. Designed and developed to be used by Ensign Amuro Ray. Some of the latest technology has been incorporated, including a 360-degree video monitor and magnetic coating.
So I think this is pretty dope. It's being creative with what you got, building off of what you have, and it's something different, you know. And I like
Zaku,
the difference.
Model number MS06X. The thruster output of this.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. Especially since he's got the turntable there with it too, and
of Lieutenant Commander Shar Aznavour, the Red Comet.
It looks like what he's probably doing, and he's got it on an old CRT TV, which is the 4x3 too, which is pretty crazy.
PlayStation 2. That's sick. I like that.
Yeah, it's like a character introduction on the PlayStation 2 where you're doing a character select.
Right.
Yep.
Like a fighting game or something.
Yeah.
Right. So I thought that was pretty dope. Again, this is Black Star _ mobiles. Black Star _ mobiles. I follow him on TikTok. Here it says I don't follow him because I'm not logged in. But
And he's got the kite icon logo. And for those that know Kite's crazy. So you know he's an anime fan.
Kite.
What series is that?
Kite's a movie.
It's a movie. It's an OVA, and it's wild, dude. It gets crazy.
It's called Kites.
Kite.
I swear it's banned in Japan. Someone said that. Did I watch
it's banned in the Netherlands because there's so much like violence and sex and gore.
Damn.
It's like one of the OG adult anime.
Sheesh. God, dog. Well, all right.
It's a wild movie. OVA.
It's a wild movie. It's a good one. It's actually pretty good, but it's wild. Kids don't watch it. Kids don't watch it.
I was about to ask you, ask y'all. I thought about this other day when I saw his video. Is the Zaku, Char Zaku, right? Because I saw his video. It only has a 30% extra outboost of the boost on the jets, right? On the backpack to make it go 30% faster than regular Zaku's. Is that the only difference in the color?
I guess that would be the only difference, wouldn't it?
So is his mobile suit does that tell you how good of a pilot he is versus how good the mobile suit is? Because is there any other ace mobile suit that's antagonist that's just a grunt suit? The goof in 8th MS team be a grunt suit? The goof?
It's a goof. It just has custom.
Is a goof a grunt suit?
Not really. It was a prototype, right?
Yeah. It was built for Ramba Raw, won't it?
Yeah, so it was a specialized unit. So it's not a grunt suit, really. It's an ace machine.
Yeah, it's an ace. So it's built for an ace. His shards is only, the output is just 30%.
But you know what? It's a good question of seeing how is the controllability of the 30% extra output. Because like pilots who fly a plane, fighter jet, train all their life, but then all of a sudden if you tell them, hey, this fighter jet now has 30% more thrust, right? In a dogfight maneuver, he's pulling like, instead of 9 Gs, he's pulling 12 Gs, and he's just like,
Which is, you're absolutely right. I mean, I get it. But in the Gundam realm, I don't think any other antagonist suit is a grunt suit at the core, is it?
Every other suit's a grunt suit? Yeah.
No, I mean, like, let's see. It's not like
IBO didn't
head. Like Zex had a white Leo that was just faster. His shit was the prototype for the Gundam, so that wasn't it.
If you want to be joking, the Atlas Gundam is just a ball.
Oh, I guess you're right. That's true. But that's not a. I guess the At guy in that one, the At guy, the one with Daryl had in the second movie. That's not a competitive. Is that considered an ace mobile suit?
I don't think so, because they made multiple variants of it, and not multiple variants, but multiple examples of that variant. So no, I don't think it's a grunt suit.
So Char's Zaku 2 might be the only grunt suit that's an ace suit.
Maybe
if you think about it. I mean, I could be wrong. Let us know in the comments. Am I tripping? Because I was like,
would that mean all the other Xeon Ace suits just had grunt suits too? Because like Johnny Ridden had a high mobility Zaku 2, and there's hella of those.
Yeah,
that was mass produced too, right?
Okay, so Johnny Ridden is.
I wouldn't say the high mobility was high produced. The high mobility was requested just for aces.
Galgood?
The Galgood was meant to be a mass production, and they probably did have a mass production run of them, though it was limited mass production, and they were given to just regular pilots. And in the actual show, a lot of them get destroyed in the very opening of their launch, and the reason why, like, he was like, why are all our pilots dying? He was like, well, all of our pilots are inexperienced in this new grunt suit, so it's a grunt suit, but it's a really good one. It's just all the pilots were terrible.
Well, shout out fucking Chardon.
Yeah. Sinaju. I guess the Sinaju is the variation of the Zaku, right? I gotta.
Well, the Sinanju at its core was in fact what designed by Anaheim Electronics and
Sazabi. That's right. It was
yeah, the
based on
Sazabi.
Sazabi.
Yeah, the Sazabi. I mean, the Sinanju was a Gundam before it was
Yeah.
Sazabi, right? And then the I saw it. Yeah, the Sazabi was the Moon Gundam prototype.
Yeah.
And then even the Shinanju was a Gundam. The original proto Shinanju was a Gundam.
It was a Gundam. Yeah, that's true
Yeah.
too. So again, shout out to Shar, like CD said.
Shout out to Shar.
Next up, CD brother, you got one. Pretty dope.
Yeah. I had stumbled upon him right before he showed up to Vulcan's. Shout out Vulcan Hobby. Pulled up to Vulcan Hobby contest and showed out and wiped the floor because this is it Unlimited?
And Lime, yeah, it's almost like it's play on letters. Unlimited GA _GA.
So yeah, custom everything. I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't know what it's called.
Austin could probably break some. That looks like something that's awesome.
Advance of Hazel, Michelangelo. Amazing work.
Nuts.
I mean, you're not far, man. I mean, there's parts in from the Silver Bullet, the Dolphin Wolf, the Hazel. There looks like the arms are actually the Master Grade Jesta arms.
What arms do you see?
If you go back to a couple pictures you passed, so the one where you had a little bit of the stuff stripped down. Yep, there you go. Yep, right. Stop right there. If you zoom into the elbows, where the elbows are, those are they look the Jestas, the Master Grade Jesta arms.
He literally has. Is that Michelangelo? Like the
the David.
David,
David,
like, is that a water slide? Like what?
Yeah, it is. It could be. People out here custom making these water slides, which is nuts.
Like this picture alone, this work. I don't know how long it took him, bro, but
yeah, shout out to you, bro.
Like, even just there you go.
Why does that look like a mini Foz? Compared to this dude in the back, there's no way the Foz looks that small, does it? Am I tripping? Doesn't that look like it's an HG?
It might be from the distance the camera took it.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's the newest project he's working on.
Jeez.
Jesus is right here, brother, on his shield. You ain't got to look far.
I have no words. It only has 44 likes. Like
this is
only 44 likes.
He doesn't have 500 followers.
What?
Something is going on. Something isn't right. Something isn't right.
I have no clue.
No worries. He's gonna blow up, and we're gonna say we was here at the beginning, man.
Yeah, this guy is like tough, man.
And we're talking about his name is on Instagram UNLIEITMD_GA.
Shout out to him, man.
Yeah,
he went to the Vulcan Hobby Show and put on a show with his work. So I definitely peeped it, and I was like, oh yeah, he's turning heads, literally.
Yeah, this is some good stuff.
37 likes, and like people aren't even seeing this work, and I
37 likes.
I honestly feel bad because
it has to be something with this. Obviously, it's the algorithm. I mean, yikes! That's just the core of it.
Right, some hazel legs right there.
Yeah, hazel legs, hazel feet. Yeah, man, it's the fact that he's got the Dolphin Wolf or the Silver Bullet suppressor. Silver Bullet's like side things, but turned them around.
Right.
Which one are you talking about?
So on the knees, those vents. So you have the hazel vents, which are the square ones below it, but on the upper ones, that are on the outside. Yeah, right there, your cursor's on.
Yeah,
that's from the Silver Wolf. That's Silver Bullet. Those are from the Silver Bullet.
So wait a minute. This huge thing is the size of a high grade for real?
Parts of it.
Yeah, it looks like parts of it. Unless he took that from the Master Grade Mark V.
That's nuts.
I hope he didn't cannibalize a Master Grade Mark V.
It's all right. You got yours, CD. Don't worry. You got yours.
But even still, man.
Look at this.
Damn. That looks awesome.
Absolutely beautiful.
What kit is that?
So it looks like it. Well, it's supposed to be the Hazel, but the Re-Xeon, so the one that got to Mars, that version of it. But it looks like he has a bunch of customization to it. Like he's got the forearms from the Hazel custom. It looks like the main body is from a Nemo, but he reshaded it. And then that middle capsule for the cockpit looks like it's from the new Gundam, but from the Master Grade. And then the shoulders are from the Jagan A type. While the beam saber is one of the big ones with the chopstick like level beam saber, so that's like from the Double Zeta, and then the heads look like it's just a regular high grade Hazel, and then the gun, I don't even know where to begin. The Jagan gun mixed with a suppressor and something else.
Wait a minute, is he mixing master grade and high grades? He's a sick man if he is.
He's mixing master grade and high grade, but he's making them work. They look fantastic.
He's a sick man.
Sick man. Yep, he did. He took the Master Grade Jagan and then he converted it into that. If you keep going down to the last page, or I guess the next page where he was at, wherever it was at. Yeah, that was. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so we got the Master Grade Jagan mixed in with this.
Yep.
Well, that's dope, man. Again, check him out on Instagram. Follow him. Drop a like. Let him know the Undergated Boys sent y'all his way. Next up, we have Austen. Who we got here, Austen? This is on
Johnny Mecha Landhand, if I remember correctly. I might have spelled it wrong.
Spell it for me.
John
John
NY. There it is. First guy, right there.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, yep. I just found him too.
Oh snap! He followed us too. Yikes!
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
My first completed Asgard Wing Zero. Yikes!
Yep.
You found him when he did that tick bang, huh?
The tick belong.
Yeah.
That and the Zunwort. Yeah, the Zunwort heavy. Yeah.
He stepped on it.
This is nuts.
Wait till you get down, dog. That looks like a real aircraft. Like the shading on it, the gray,
the lights, those lights inside of it. Yikes! That's dope. That's a sick pose.
Oh yeah, bro. She snapped. You went crazy on this.
It looks great, and the Zunwort heavy, bro. And he made it armor core too, so it's technically like an armor core type of look for it, and it looks amazing.
I like the lighting. This is good. Exactly, people, pose your kits. This is what. Oh my goodness,
crazy, right,
bro?
Crazy. Had some time at work. Same.
Okay. Okay.
Shoot,
rock with us.
It's a quick build. Yeah, and 30-minute mission parts. So he took a bunch of 30-minute mission and some Kotobukiya parts too.
This took second place in what? IPMS USA Nationals. Oh damn. Oh damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
This one against Nick's kit. That's scary.
Scary hours.
That's tough.
The Raven. I like the name of it too.
The Raven.
That's from Armor Core. Your main call sign is Raven. This is an Armor Core fan, obviously.
Did you get the new Armor Core?
I did not, unfortunately. I'm waiting until I get a better PC. Well, now I'm waiting until I get a place to put a PC.
Damn.
Slides are not as clean as I want them to be. These slides look good.
Yeah. Scribe light. Huh?
Come on, man. Cut it out.
I mean, if you have a microscope, you can see that little tiny speck.
On the way.
Yeah.
But I guess, but besides that, brother, I think you're all right.
I wouldn't be complaining.
I wouldn't be. If I was a judge, I wouldn't notice.
I like it too. I like how he's going through because candy paint is real. Everybody loves candy paint. when I was getting into it, I wanted a candy paint of Soundsby in Gunpla University. Shout out to him. He broke it down for me, but now I'm able to see like the video of somebody doing it. If you're new into building and you want to know the process of how to candy paint, this is it right here.
The time, the effort, bro, and it looks so good.
Yeah,
appreciating on it all, as well.
And that's simple.
And he's got the black light paint on it, so he's shining the black light on it to get the dope.
X. Well, shout out to him. He's definitely. I didn't even peep that he followed. So we're gonna follow back. And he's open to commissions too, people. So if you want to get a kit painted from him, hit him up.
Tap in.
So that's what we have for Creators Corner. We spent a little bit of time on that because we haven't really been deep diving into Creators Corner recently. So we wanted to make sure that the next few people got a little bit of love. So shout out to them. Keep it up. We see you. Keep grinding. Keep grinding. And this goes into our last topic. I know, Austen, you wasn't here. What we're going to talk about, CD and I. We discussed what we're going to talk about, but you could jump in. You could jump in, brother.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thanks. I feel like I'm part of the team.
Good. Because we're going to open it up. This is what we're going to talk about, people. I'm going to go ahead and open it up and take you back to early 2000s. I want you to get your popcorn, put your school books down, turn your TV on. Your mom lets you watch a little bit of TV before you go to bed.
Yeah, sprinting home.
and you sit in front of the TV. You get Dragon Ball Z just went off. All right, Dragon Ball Z went off, and you see this promo.
Universal Century 0079. As the 1-year war rages on, mass production of Gundam mobile suits has begun. This awesome technology is now given to Federation pilots. The power of a gun. In the jungles of Southeast Asia, Ensign Shiro Amada commands a squad of these giant suits.
All units ambush formation. Give it everything you got. Let's do it. This is getting fun now. Eat this.
Meanwhile, Zeon! The Principality of Zeon is developing its own secret weapon. Oxus. A ship with the power to destroy entire cities.
Jabber's destroyed.
Its pilot, Aina Sahali, forms the second half of an unlikely alliance.
You want to kill yourself? You wanted to fight? Well,
As Zeon and Federation forces march towards oblivion, the secret love of two enemies may be mankind's only hope for peace.
Our forces will not be intimidated. Now do you see the vision?
Gundam, 8th MS Team, premieres Monday, July 23rd at midnight. Dig in.
Damn, that shit was coming on at midnight on a Monday?
Yes, sir. That midnight run. And there you have it. Boots on the ground. 8th MS Team. We're going to discuss episodes. Like I said in the beginning, it is a really, I don't want to call it underrated. If you were in the times where that promo dropped, you're watching as a kid, seeing that, you're like, and Gundam Wing was going crazy. Like, yo, we got more. 8th MS Team is definitely probably in a lot of people's top 5. It's in my top 3. If you're newer to Gundam, Austen, what are you looking at? Why are you looking like that for? It's in people's top 5.
Yeah, that's good.
But if you're new to Gundam, do yourself a favor and go back and watch 8th MS Team.
Oof.
It's a jewel.
It's like Austen is fighting right now.
I know he is. He is. It's action packed 12 episodes. It's on Hulu. It's on
Is it on
Hulu.
Hulu?
It's on Hulu for sure.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to think if it's on like Funimation or Crunchyroll. I don't think it is. I think it's just strictly on Hulu.
Yeah. I
So
don't think it's on Crunchyroll.
so go check it out if you're new and newer to Gundam. The animation, top tier. The action, top tier. Mobile suits, top tier. Story, top tier. Villain,
Bottom tier.
no. The brother, Ina's brother, what's his name? Julian. He does his job as a villain. Pretty solid villain.
It's almost like all the other characters are so good that the villain doesn't rise up to their standard.
Yeah. And we're going to discuss episodes 1 through 3. So episode 1 we have is pretty much the introduction to the pilots, Shiro Armada, and his love interest, Ina Sahaline. But before we get started, Austen, please get it off your chest, brother. Please get it off your chest.
I don't have anything on my chest, bro. It's all good. I have nothing but the senpai shirt on my chest. That's it. Man.
Come on. What is it? What?
Austen, it looked like he was hurting yourself, holding him back. When we were
is it not in your top 5?
I mean,
not in your top 10.
I mean, it's up there. I mean, but like top 5 is Gundam shows or top 5 anime?
Gundam shows. Not
Gundam shows. Oh yeah, no, it's definitely up there for top 5 Gundam shows.
Okay, top 5 Gundam series.
You know why I'm smiling? It's because I'm remembering that fight scene in the Goof, and I'm just like, I can't wait till we get to that part. But that's not in the first 3.
No, that's no, sir. But the first 3 episodes, episode 1. Let me see if I can pull up an episode list.
Episode 1, we get you said introduction. We get Shiro on the spaceship, coming to Earth with the gang.
He's up there with Sanders. It's episode 1. It's called War for Two. It's again they talk about it's the introduction to Shiro in the series. You got Sanders, they coming down, and the kid with the notes. I forgot his name. Mikhail. So they're introduced. They're coming from space side 2, and they're gonna what?
Was there not an introduction where they're actually in the desert hunting the prototype unit first?
No.
Is that a flashback?
That is the episode like 4, 5, or 6. It's in the next batch.
It is.
They're in the desert.
It doesn't kick off with that flashback first, and then it shows into there.
No, that desert scene is when they got the heat was getting up to them. They were starting to get frustrated. They started to fight.
Well, no, they set up an ambush for the prototype machine in the ravine, and they use a tarp to.
That's
in that one.
Yeah, that's like episode 4.
Episode 4 or 5.
Okay, I must be getting my episodes mixed up there. Okay.
Yeah, this one, he's first appearance for Terry Sanders Jr., Ina Sahaline, Shiro, and you see that there was Terry Sanders. We shout out him a couple back up in February. African American Gundam pilot, first one technically, and he's out. What is he fighting? A Zaku?
Yeah,
he was fighting Ina, right? Out in space, and he had to get saved
out a little bit.
He had to get saved, and Shiro jumps out of the ship because
craziest
the
fight,
shuttle
bro. in a ball,
and he winds up taking it to him and finding refuge because the ball was about to blow up because he had the Zaku wrapped up, and it was him and Ina. Ina is the love interest. She's Zeon, and they wind up working together to save their lives on that ship. And Ina winds up getting saved, and Shiro winds up getting saved. They split apart and
make their way down to Earth.
First episode was pretty dope. Again, it starts off with some action, man. That's one reason I love 8th MS team.
That's OD that a ball beat Zaku, though. Like, and I don't think the ball had any. Was he equipped with any weapons?
30 millimeter cannon. I think that ran out of bullets.
All right, now. Like, all right.
But it's the
it's the setup for sure. But like,
yeah.
I mean, was Shiro that great of a pilot though?
I would say yes.
He was a very good tactician. So
raw pilot.
I think he was a very good. Like he wasn't the fastest or the most special new type person, but he was very smart and he could use his tactics to his advantage. So like the ball was small but maneuverable. So he was like, all right, if I just try to outmaneuver this thing, I probably won't be able to win, but at least I can stop it from advancing. Right? He's very.
If it wasn't Aina, would he have lost? That's my question.
Oh, I don't know.
I think he would have won.
Still would have won.
Yeah.
I think it would have won. Actually, I don't think it would have killed the Zaku. Because a regular pilot, as we know, regular Zaku pilots have one plan of attack: move that way and shoot.
Yes.
Aina's like, oh, I'll move to the left.
Very true. She was a skilled Zaku pilot because.
Yep. She's like, oh, dodge. And all the Zaku pilots like, whoa, guys, whoa, she's next level.
We can move it that way?
She's the next Char Aznavour. Wait, what's that, a cannon?
Yeah, I think it was dope that we got that early. I feel like a lot of times, you kind of builds up to it, but we got the love interest early. We got to see them kind of building on that 2 episodes in, which a lot of times you don't really get. They always have to fight and hate each other first, and then they grow to like each other. But they worked with each other pretty quickly, so that was nice to see.
And since that was the main focus of the show, it was important to probably get that settled first, get that cemented first, so the rest of the show goes on. When they reconvene, you can kind of get a better grip of what's going on. So very smart direction.
That was like a thing. Like it happened a couple of times where they get stuck somewhere together. Like there was in the mountains, they got stuck somewhere together again.
Yep.
And then at the end, they were underground together again. Like a common scene.
They'll find a way back to each other.
Yeah.
Episode 2 is called The Jungle. Gundams in the Jungle. Shiro, Mikhail, Sanders, Karen, and Elidor. Those are the other characters in the series. The 8th MS team. They arrive as the Gundams. As they watch the Gundams from the 6th MS team moving out for combat, Shiro reports into the base commander. Kojima tells Shiro and the rest of the team that Zeon have built a factory somewhere in the area. So they went out into the jungle to go find it. That's when they had encountered 2 Zakus in the woods.
Yep.
And that's when it started. And that's again another jam-packed, action-filled episode. Felt like as a kid, it felt like I was watching Predator. Like that type of feel. The Predator 1 is like, you don't know where they're gonna come out.
Shiro gonna slow his breathing down.
Yeah.
Then he misses the shot.
And it's just him getting used to the Earth's gravity and, like Austen said, being more of a tactician and kind of picking and choosing when to shoot, when not to shoot, who to shoot, where to shoot, things like that. He also this is the episode he winds up getting lost in the woods and they didn't go after him. It was like, he got to find his way back. He's going to be a commander. He's going to have to find his way back. And so I don't know if this is the episode, because these 2 episodes blend in for me, is when he sees the Kiki in episode, I think she's introduced in episode 3 though. And that's I don't want to say it's another love interest, a love triangle, right? It's Kiki's the underage girl who loves Shiro. She's from the guerrilla units,
right?
In the
and stealing the Gundam.
Yeah, they stole the Gundam. He had to go back and let the team know. They wound up capturing Shiro, the guerrilla units, and that episode is called "The Time Limit on Trust." I just recently watched that one. That was again good episode. Shiro has to find his way back to camp. And Kiki, he winds up like peeping Tom on her.
Stumbling.
She's skinny dipping in the stream, and he peeps at her. They wind up kind of ambushing him, taking his Gundam, bringing him back to their clan, and was like, "Yo," he's like, "Yo, I gotta hurry up. I gotta get back. Or is this? No, this episode. I'm sorry. This episode is when he says, "I'm going to go to the mountaintop," and then the team says,
"Oh, yo, covering fire and shit."
Yeah, cover fire. Yeah. That's this episode.
Okay.
And it is all that does inquire in this episode, but he's not lost. Episode 2. He wants to find his way back to camp. That's when the Gundam was walking. The suit was up. He was walking in it. It was like on autopilot. It's a dope scene with the sun setting in the background. But this episode is they found out what his Zaku base was. He had to go infiltrate. When they said, if we go up this mountaintop, they're in the upper advantage. They're gonna shoot down on us. We're gonna die. We got to get behind them. He was like, yo, I know the mountains. I know this stream. I'll be able to get up there. He winds up getting mugged or ambushed. He was running low on time because he told the rest of the team, hey, I'll be up there in 3 hours. He was running short on time. He got up there, proved that he's a good commander.
Yeah, a reliable captain.
A reliable type. But that's the first 3 episodes in the gist. In the first 3 episodes of the series. The first 3 episodes for sure is a solid A when it comes to how to start an anime, or at least a Gundam series. Austen? Oh, God damn it. I mean, just think about it. Isn't that not the same formula for Thunderbolts? Give you the love interest early, action early, die down in the middle, heavy at the end.
Well, I mean, the story structure is nothing, nothing crazy new, especially with forbidden love between 2 lovers, or love found on the battlefield between opponents, right? That's nothing too crazy, nothing too different. I just like I like the pacing and all.
Austen says that with tongue in cheek.
I don't really have too many complaints for it, and you know what, I would have to wait until we get to the middle of the story, really, where things start to crack off for me. But it has a solid opening. It's just all this is in service for getting toward the end, which in my opinion the end is far better. But yes, it's a good solid first 3 episodes. I think the pacing could have been a little bit better on the second episode, but that's just me. That's just my opinion. I know I'm the minority here in that. So
the Nick picking. Sorry.
I mean, there's a reason why I'm at the bottom of the screen. So I'm gonna keep quiet.
Well, no, I think 8th MS Team CD is a good series for if you're new into Gundam and you want to watch it. And like people have been telling, watch Wish for Mercury, watch the Build Fighter series. This is my recommendation. Anytime somebody's new into Gundam, you really don't need to know a lot about the Gundam series. You don't need to know a lot about the lore for this to
be picked up and dropped off.
Yeah, and is this the only series that does that for Universal Century? You need to know the lore for Unicorn, right?
I would say Zeta. You do need to know somewhat of the lore, but not that much. Honestly, for Zeta, I think Zeta is a pretty good starting point too, because Zeta goes over the whole idea of new types and whatnot halfway through. It gives you a good refresher.
Yeah, and but then you got Quattro.
Quattro Brigina.
Yeah,
that's the thing. They tell you who he is in the series. They're like, but if the old war. As a matter of fact, it's actually kind of more interesting starting point, because now the original war, One Year War, is kind of a mythos that these old heroes that have survived it and come through are now coming through. And it's like Lord of the Rings. When you watch Lord of the Rings, there was a war prior to that. There's a whole book, this series.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Right,
yeah.
But you watch that Lord of the Rings movies, and you're seeing all these heroes from the old war who had contact with this ring. And now you're dealing with all these heroes from the old war who were fighting Gundams, fought with people, new types and stuff like that. So it's a really good introduction. But I think 8th MS Team is the easiest of the Universal Century to get into because it doesn't have any of that baggage, and it's dealing with a more traditional story of forbidden love on the battlefield.
Yep.
So it's a little bit easier for you to get into this one. But I think Zeta is a good point if you want to continue on to Universal Century.
I think only thing that throws me off, because I'm not saying it's the perfect Gundam series, it's close to it. 8th MS Team is close to it. I'm not saying it's the perfect Gundam series. Only thing that throws me off is the Gundam itself is the ground unit.
The ground unit Gundam is kind of ugly.
Easy 8 is ugly.
The Easy 8 is Austen.
It's ugly.
The Easy 8 looks better, but it's still not the best. It looks very more industrial, which I like. But in terms of like, I've seen other designs now.
Easy 8 or Ground Gundam?
I'll take Ground Gundam.
Easy 8. Ground Gundam to me, I just don't like the asymmetrical, the vent on one side, the gun on one side. I know it's supposed to look like a mass production type of,
That's the only thing that bugs me with that, because the Gundam itself is supposed to be like this secret top-notch weapon, and what apparently like not the 1 year war still going on, and now we're mass producing Gundams. So like, if you're looking at it as the chronological timeline, like, hold on, brother, this isn't supposed to be happening.
Well, remember the original plan was always to mass produce the Gundam, right?
Yeah.
It just happened to be a prototype, but their plan was to mass produce it. I mean, matter of fact, that's what the GEM is, because the G in M stands for Gundam mass production type, right? So
that's true.
I mean,
so General Mobile Suit.
Yeah, right, General, but it's like Gundam mass production type / General Mobile Suit.
Yeah.
The ground type Gundams, I think there was only 3 teams assembled, and each one got 7 Gundams in the lore. So even as a mass production, it was a limited run of them, just because they didn't have the spare parts to produce them. But I mean, in the end, it looks plain, but the Gundam head gives it some flavor.
Yeah, just like you don't think it does the same thing as I'm looking at the Hazel?
The Hazel to me flows.
Slow down, Coop.
I mean, has a whole bunch of blocks on blocks.
I'm about to come flood your apartment talking about the Hazel like that.
Too soon, man. Too soon. But I'm just saying, like, what is it? Ground units look better than like the aerial. Ground units look better than the aerial. Y'all don't like the Blue Destiny 2, 3, Blue Destiny 3.
I like the Blue Destiny 3 more than I like the Ground Gundam, because the Blue Destiny 3, even though it's based on the Ground Gundam, it has symmetric vents, it has better shoulders, the proportions are a little bit more better on the legs too. It looks like a ground type, but it has it's like a refined ground type.
I like the Blue Destiny 2. It's a ground type, but I just like the color scheme. I don't care any for the suit.
I like the 3.
The color scheme is the same one, ain't it?
No, it's the orange shoulders. It's the E3.
The Blue Destiny 2. Okay, we're talking about the 3 is tough. The 3 is tough.
Have you ever seen Naoki's build of the 3, the Exam 3?
No.
So it's based on the Gem Sniper 2, but he built an Exam 3, and it looks it made me fall in love with the number 3, bro. It was absolutely fantastic. I'll try to find it if I can.
I'm on Google Images right now, try to see.
But in terms of build, yeah, I would say the Gundam, you know what it is?
The shoulders on the Exam 3 are the same shoulders as the ground type, yo. You wildin', Austin.
They're slight. I mean, I swear to God, they look so.
There's an extra cup off right here. Okay,
there we go. And it pops out when the Exam system's on to add extra ventilation to it because the heat buildup. Dude, the Exam 3 looks great. It looks
don't you have the Exam 3?
Yeah, that's my favorite of all 3. I'm not saying, but I like it because it reminds me of the ground type.
Wait, Coop. I've got a tough one for you. Okay. So Ground Gundam.
Here we go.
Or Anchor Gundam.
Ground Gundam. Easy. Come on, man. Come on. And I think it's so unique with the backpack, the like the military style backpack with the gun. Y'all don't think that shit is dope?
I like that. Yeah.
I like that. I just don't like the asymmetrical vents.
Okay.
If they finish that up, add a little bit more spruce to the head. And actually, no, I like the head.
The head is
does-
dope.
The Easy 8 has the dumbest looking Gundam head.
Yeah, the Easy 8 looks crazy. That shit looks like,
actually, I do like the Easy 8's head, but that's because the comms on the side look more realistic.
Not the chin strap.
Not the sparring helmet.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like he's about to go into a box.
Because it's salvaged from a regular gym, so like I could see the design language flowing through, but in model kit form, it does look pretty silly. Like
The Easy 8. What is it? The Easy 8. What's the other one? That Build Divers one looks pretty dope.
The Build Diver ones I like. Those ones I like. As a matter of fact, I have a kit that was
the one that you can build 3.
Yeah.
Y'all are tripping, man. The Easy 8's okay. The Easy 8's okay.
Like I said, I think it looks all right. It's just compared to other Gundams out there, it's a pretty tough sell.
I might have to find this one.
Nah, I'm straight.
I like it too because it's also monochrome. I'm a sucker for the monochrome.
I got Easy 8 first release. High grade. Still.
Damn.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Goof Flight Type first release. High grade. I loved 8th MS Team as a kid.
8th MS Team is like I said is a definite.
I have this still.
Starter when it comes to go watch this and tell me you don't like Gundam. Animation on is solid.
But before you got on too, Austen, like how that Boots to the Ground, this is like the first, and how the Netflix one looks potentially like it could be another style like Boots on the Ground, but just that CGI animation. So
I just don't know why they haven't gone back to that. I mean the closest thing they got to it was Thunderbolts, and that's even movie 2. That's shocking they haven't really gone back to that, and how good 8th MS and how popular 8th MS Team. I wonder how popular it is in the West. No, East. In the East, my fault. In the East.
We're probably way more popular here in the West.
Yeah. I think all the Tsunami ones are probably more popular.
If I remember correctly, it was quite popular. So I could be wrong though. I remember it was quite popular in the
East.
Yeah, in the East. Here we go. Yeah. Let me see if I can shoot this video over to you. But yeah, here we go. Naoki makes the Exam 3, and he makes a master grade version of it. And I can tell you for sure, this will make you believe that the Exam 3 is probably one of the best units.
Superior,
yeah.
Sheesh.
1080p. Open that up. There you go. So if you see this, yeah, it's pretty much, in my opinion, a far. It looks way better than the ground type. In my opinion, it looks way better.
Yeah, it's mixed with. You see all those master grade. It has a propellant tank, Austen. Come on.
Well, no, the Exam 3 does have a propellant tank, though.
I don't think so, yo. Not the high grade.
No, the high grade does not. No. but some of the concept art, it does. But even look at that. Like it looks great. I am a big fan of the Exam 3.
Cold, dog. Goddamn Naoki.
I know, right? And I honestly, I'm shocked that they have not made a master grade of this yet. That is shocking to me. But Naoki's redesign of it and build of it is top tier. This makes me like the Exam 3. This makes me think that what's going on with the ground Gundam, because if the ground Gundam can look like this, if the ground Gundam looked like this, bro, it would be over. Like there would be no denying that this would be superior.
Is the traditional Gundam V-fin the best V-fin to have on a Gundam head?
I don't know.
I think it is.
I like the split ones, the ones that go like. But I like the F91, but the premium Bandai one that's like super long, or the ones that like the Testament that go forward, or the one that splits. So you have one that's regular, but also another pair on top, like the Freedom.
I'm not gonna lie, Barbatos it's like a crown, dog.
I think that is true. I see what they was trying to do with that.
For Barbatos, that shit fits well, bro. Like
outside of the traditional one, which is I think it's the V-fin like on that Exam 3 and on the ground unit and on the main Gundam is top tier number 1. After that, it will probably go down to the Unicorn.
Or the Banshee.
Or the Banshee, and that's in both modes. Yeah. And even in both modes, the V-fin looks dope.
Yeah, they're kind of tough calling it the Unicorn.
Yeah.
Like
you sit back and think about it. Yeah, that shit is nasty.
And it's super long. Like it goes all the way out.
When it opens up, it is a hella long, but that shit's tough. I can't hold you on that.
But let us know in the comments, where does 8th MS team rank for y'all? Where does 8th MS team, the ground units, rank for y'all? Everything that we talked about. It's 8th MS team in your top 5. It is 8th MS team where y'all started. A lot of people love 8th MS team. A lot of people, and it's always around our generation. So if you're new into Gundam, let us know if you haven't watched it yet and why you haven't watched it yet. Not like why haven't you watched it yet? Like, is it because you're more on the I'm in space, Gundams need to be in space.
Too old looking for you.
Animation's crazy. Well, that's it. That's all we have for this episode, folks. Don't forget, use our code, the Undergate 10 at vulcanhobby.com to get 10% off your order.
He still has some of these in stock.
Caliber, I was about to say that. I saw that earlier. Saw he has some Calibers in stock, ready to go.
Some P Bandai on there.
And he's doing it up. So make sure y'all check him out. That's vulcanhobby.com. Use the code Undergate10 to get 10% off your order. And until next time, Austen said it best earlier. Just enjoy what you got. Be grateful for what you got. You know, turn that frown upside down. And also CD said it too. Enjoy the experiences. Like I said, with that Office quote, you wish you knew you were in the good times when you were in the good times. So when you're in the good times amongst people, enjoy it. Be present. Be grateful for what you got. Because all 3 of us are living it right now.
Yes, sir.
It could have been worse for Austen. Austen could have walked away with nothing. But he's grateful for what he got. And he's grateful for what he got. And CD we both had great experiences this weekend with our loved ones. So until next time, I'm Coop. That's CD. That's Austen down there. Doesn't even look like Austen without the background, but it's all right. That is Austen, people. We're the Undergated, never underrated. Until next time, people. Peace.
Stay dry.